everyone, this is Assassinated Angel, and welcome back to my channel. This is more of a, thoughts video on the recent Miraculous episodes, as well as some of the spoilers going around. So, I'm not sure what to say after that. I was gonna have a script, but my scripts always end up not going well. Anyways, first I'm going to talk about some afterthoughts I had after recording my, video, because all my thoughts were in the moment. I enjoyed that Ladybug got to open up to Alia. However, as many fans pointed out after I went on to, like, Tumblr after to see other people's reactions, we don't know if next episode Bunnix is gonna pull something. I don't think they will, and I hope the next episode is a direct continuation, kind of like how this one, how the last few episodes are going, where we see Alia's reaction. I think it would be cool if Adrian could open up to Nino about being it, or if Adrian could open up to somebody about being Cat Noir and all his responsibilities. But also, I kind of understand how it wouldn't quite be as cool. Not as cool as impactful. Because a lot of Marinette's issues and stuff were with her responsibilities as Ladybug, and how that was affecting her life as Marinette. Meanwhile, Adrian almost has the opposite issue, where he has so many responsibilities and all the stuff as Adrian, and he only gets to have some semblance of freedom and act how he wishes he could as Chat Noir. So the only way I could see it being as impactful is if the other heroes end up becoming more and more frequent, and him going up to one of the other heroes and being like, "Yo, I'm Adrian and I need to talk to somebody about how crazy my life is." And him getting to open up about that. Now, right now, the only hero I could see being frequent enough, if everything goes right, would just maybe be Rena Rouge, in which case I think that would be hilarious. So I hope we get to see more Rena Rouge, and that Bunnix doesn't come and be like, you're gonna end up with another kid. Might wanna go back in. And then Marinette has to move on and talk to Alex, because honestly her relationship with Alia is more powerful and impactful at this point. So, I hope Rena Rouge becomes more of a regular hero because of this. I also hope we get to see more Alia and Marinette just hanging out in Marinette's room, hanging out with the Kwamis, getting to know them. Or maybe Alia babysits the Kwamis so Marinette can have time with their friends. As for stuff that has come out and been revealed for stuff, if you're at least on Tumblr, you know that I want to say off the top of my head, it was the Brazilian voice actress for Zoe revealed that she is Chloe's half-sister. Now, there are a couple ways that could happen given the line of events, since we know Andre and Audrey have been married for 20 years. Supposedly. They might have been like a couple for 20 years, but not married for 20 years. Maybe there was a short time where they were separated, but they kind of ignored that point in their lives, and that's when Zoe happened. I don't necessarily see Andre being the one who has another kid, mostly because with how dedicated he is to Chloe. I think if he had a second daughter, he'd be just as dedicated to her. even if she wasn't Audrey's. And I could see Audrey being the just because of how she's written, and it would make sense with Thomas Strick's hate boner for Chloe. Audrey having this other family that she prefers over her one in Paris, or did until the whole Style Queen situation. Now, I think that Zoe is going to be very distant from her mom as well. Like, maybe Audrey just is terrible with kids, and she has quite a few kids. She doesn't seem like the type to risk ruining her figure with pregnancy. But she apparently did it twice. But I'm pretty sure she must have neglected both her kids, seeing as she can't remember Chloe's name. Even if she named them something similar, and she forgets one of their names, she probably forgets both their names. So I have a feeling a lot of both Chloe and Zoe, this new character Zoe's upbringings, are going to be based more off their dads. I'm hoping we learn more about Zoe and her past to see how it differed from Chloe's. I'm a bit bummed she is the secret sibling, because I think it would have been much more interesting and impactful if my whole Felix secretly being biologically Adrian's twin brother, and then one of their moms just gave the other a child to raise because the other couldn't have one. That would have been an interesting plot point and given more depth to the Agreste and Graham de Vanilli families. But alas, the Miraculous writers have made questionable decisions in the past, and they will continue to do so. I've seen the design for Vespera, I think her name is. I'm going to call her Vespi for short, because I cannot pronounce names. And it looks cool. I like that they're basing it more off a wasp than a bee, because it just proves how different Chloe and Zoe are. Though parts of me are bitter it's not a honeybee themed like I always thought it would be. But it's really cute. I do wonder about Pollen and Zoe's interactions, because obviously Pollen really fit with Chloe's. Don't mind me, I'm just quickly going to one of my Tumblr tags to see if there's anything else I want to discuss and talk about. We thought for a while that Zoe might have been this character from the future, but now I'm curious about what this new character from the future is going to be like. Is it just going to be Bunix, or are we going to have, like, because are we going to have a situation where a character, like, maybe this will open it up for Marinette to be Akumatized, and maybe a character from the future named Emma shows up, because I think it'd be funny, or using the future Ladybug Miraculous, they save Marinette, and then as the future Ladybug is leaving, they're like, "Who are you?" And she just goes, "My name's Emma. That's all you need to know." And chat is just like, "Oh, it must be mine. She must be my Malaise, because that's definitely my lady's hair and attitude, and those are definitely my eyes." And then you have Marinette, and I'm like, "Oh my god, she's mine and Adrian's kid. Her name is Emma." I think that would be funny. I want to see Marinette's trust circle slowly open up, like maybe with the season, more and more people know more and more people's secret identities. I think that would be cool. And like, I'm still theorizing, even though it's just like, well, we've had one reveal, we're not going to get the big reveal at the end of this season. I'm still under the impression that since originally this was meant to go for only 5 seasons anyways, and I always speculated that maybe season 5 is them of the future. Plus, a lot of the fans, from what I've seen, are an older audience. That maybe we're gonna get a reveal this season, and it's gonna be them like defeating Akumatized the 5th season. And the 6th and 7th season are going to have a time skip where we end up with them being adults or in high school, facing the future Hawkmoth, which is 100% Lila. Can you all agree on that? It's Lila. It's Lila, and Felix, if we don't learn more about his personality, is definitely going to be her peacock assistant. Still gutting for the name Peon, just because it sounds like Pawn, and I think that's funny. I hope Alia uses her knowledge of Marinette as a ladybug to realize Lila has been lying this whole time. And yeah. Always when I'm about to double check, I decide to go and sleep with laptop. That's really all my thoughts. I find it interesting that Hawks can't fall in love. I think they need romantic love. And that they do love their holders, but as a friend or family. However, I'm going to treat that like I treat the canon of Voltron. I ignore some parts of canon and treat it as my own. So that's one of the things where like, I can pretend that doesn't exist and that my Felix and canon is true. Thinking of any other thoughts? I think this is always gonna end up being a character we get with Luca, honestly. We're gonna see Luca move on and fall for Zoe, who... Sorry, I had to stop my cat with biting my hand and everything's coming to the night. We're gonna see Luca get over Marinette and... Cat, why when I'm always recording? We're gonna see Luca get over Marinette and find Zoe, and we're gonna see a positive... Marinette being positively like, you know what, Luca, you deserve a girl who can be ours, and all that. And I hope we see that sometimes. I also hope Kagami and Marinette and Apple's close friend, despite the situation, and if they're going to make Kagami antagonistic and have her be, I guess, like, if I dated a friend's boyfriend after they broke up, especially if I agreed a couple months, I like to think my friends would be like, you know what? Cool beans, bro. I hope Kagami, being Marinette's friend, is going to be as accepting of her relationship with Adrian as I imagine that Marinette's going to want Zoe and Luca get together, because I can totally see Zoe and Luca together. Yeah, that's all my thoughts for now. I may post a theory video later in the week, but for now, this is it. Bye!